Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Food has become the drug of choice to deal with loneliness and depression and anxiety. 85% of our choices of food actually comes from emotional eating. And emotional eating is defined as eating for reasons other than being hungry. Whenever we have responses in the body, there can be acute demands that we have to respond to right away, or there can be latent demands that don't necessarily show up right away. So oxygen, for example, is an acute need that we have, and we have to fulfill that need immediately. But the needs that we have that are latent may be more psychological or emotional needs. And when we have a void, we will go through an adaptive response to try and fill it. So if we have a void or deficiency of oxygen, we're going to take a big breath and get that air in. But if we have a deficiency of connection and appreciation and in our spiritual life, in our love life, in our social life, we're going to look to fill that void. Now, it turns out that foods will actually create hormonal changes in the body. So when we eat sugar, it gives us a burst of energy and even euphoria. If we eat refined carbohydrates, it can make us feel calm and relaxed. And so if we're not fulfilling what our latent needs are in our emotional life, our spiritual life, our social life, then oftentimes food will be used to try and adapt to that with a response, to get that feeling in our body that we're looking for. We have to really pay attention to this because research actually shows that 85% of emotional eating can actually be reduced and changed simply through mindfulness, simply through being aware of your emotional eating. And so keeping a food journal of not just what you're eating, but how you're feeling as well, can be a way to bring mindfulness to that. And then if we can search out ways to fulfill ourselves with time with friends, time in nature, time meditating, really putting energy into fulfilling those latent needs for our social life, for our love life, for our spiritual life. If we do that, we will find that that emotional eating can actually drop away. And instead of undermining our health goals, we actually can have much more long-lasting results of optimizing our health by just making some better choices.